Hey YouTube, it's me FuzzyZocks again with another video. This time I'm here with Riley.
Hi.
He had done 19. Just him. Kind of has a gay skin, but we won't get into that.
Hey,
Anyway.
that's for later.
So, there are some people asking us, like, how do you make these awesome trees? Like, these ones that are part of our unfinished project that we're working on.
I'd say it's mainly luck.
Yeah, like, it's going to be a pretty short video, like 1 to 2 minutes, honestly. You kind of just, like, use, like, an airbrush and just, like, airbrush, what am I talking about? Log brush, and just kind of, like, span it, and, like, after, like, 100 times, like, it's bound to look good.
Yeah. And it doesn't even matter where you spam that log brush. It will look good after 100 times.
Yeah, I mean,
Scientifically proven.
yeah, I mean, well, at least 100. Like, one time I got it in 3. Three times, I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, so, see you YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, you know, all the good stuff. See ya. And just kidding. Let's get started. So, we're gonna go over to here.
You almost had me there.
I almost did. I mean, you're probably about to be like, see you later. I'm getting off.
We didn't even show anybody things. I had no idea what was going on.
Alright, so this is where we're gonna build this tree. Yeah, so, you know, I say on a normal, we're gonna build like a mediumly big one, just so you can get an idea.
Mediumly big.
About the size of the one that Riley was just working on, that I actually want to show you just because it was not finished, so just to show you like, in like a mid-phase.
Yeah. Yeah. So, basically, we just start out. You want to get...
Wait, hold on, I'm coming back.
Oh, where the heck are you?
I went to go show him your tree, and I don't know why I didn't show him. I like panicked when you started talking. Hold on. So this is the tree, as you can see, has no leaves. It's kind of done. The branches are like shaped, but not like smoothed out perfectly. We might add some more branches. You know, it's like some done. All right, now I'm coming back. Hold on. There's a lot of flying around. Giant flowers. Where's the grass island? Oh, here it is. All right. So basically, we start with a skeleton.
Yeah. So we just want to get the general shape of it. Get some curves in there if you want. By the way, this is kind of like tropical, like tropical-ish type trees. They're all bendy and they've got lots of shade.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's gonna be an oak tree, but when he's talking about tropical tree, it like it looks like an oak tree, but like in reality, like you want to make the tree straight. Why he does that? That's what he's gonna do. But you don't want to make your trunk like straight all the way up like this. You want to get it like that.
This is boring.
Yeah, because straight is boring. You want to get it like this.
Don't be afraid to add some like splits going up.
Yeah, for this one we're gonna do something pretty simple. We're just gonna go straight trunk. So, you know, after you get the size of the main trunk, you want to start adding some branches. You know, so I think a good first branch height would be like here, Riley.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
a little bit lower.
right there.
Yeah.
All right. First position was, you know, don't second guess yourself. So,
Trust your instincts.
So, you know, it's the same thing. You just don't make a straight branch. You know, although the branches are a little straighter than the trunk, but don't like make one like off the tree like just this. Make it at least diagonal somewhere.
Yep. And also with these ones, it's pretty important to get these guys splitting off.
Yes.
And when you do that, make sure you're not just like going on a certain point and just like bringing one out, because it just doesn't seem to go right. So when you're going for a split, I'd say you take a point and then go in 2 different directions.
Yeah, so it was basically what he is explaining is just don't do what I just said not to do off the trunk, and don't make like a straight branch right here. Even if you're gonna do like this, still get like even like just like this would be. There's a lot of this and that, but get over it.
There's also some these, but
Yeah.
we shouldn't worry about the these yet. Just
It,
focus on the this and that's, and we'll work on the more advanced these yet. So,
actually, I think we should have.
mm,
I don't know if I like this split right here.
that's a pretty sloppy split.
Yeah. So as you can see, like you're not gonna get it on the first time. I mean, you never will.
Even
I
adding
mean,
splits on splits, that works too.
yeah. So you just keep splitting them up until it depends how big your tree is. Like a big tree, you would split like a lot, and then one like a small tree, you would split like not a lot. I mean, I don't really know how else to put it.
And I never really got a good gauge on how many times I should split and how many branches, because I had to look up a picture of a tree because I really don't know what those look like. So it took some research,
Yeah,
and I got through it.
trees are pretty basic organic, but with all organics, you want to have a reference picture.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, dog. Actually, this first branch is looking pretty nice.
yeah, this first branch, man, I'm liking it. So, this can be like we'll have like another branch like here-ish, or should we have one more at the same level and then another one up?
Uh, let's go a little bit up.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
don't make your main branches going out at the same spot. Just add some variation there. It makes
yeah,
them nice and natural looking.
variation is key.
Also, don't underestimate the size of the branches. I always like to make it a little bit longer than I think. Because just short branches get a really narrow tree, and overall it doesn't look as well.
Yeah,
Especially for the kind of style that James and I do. It's
like fantasy and like with trees. I mean, you just saw the build at the beginning of the video I showed you. I mean, the bigger, I mean, it's bigger, looks really nice with the trees. Big trees look sweet if you can do them right. And honestly, it's easier to make them bigger than it is to like narrow it down once you add all the leaves.
go big or go home, Mo.
Really, man. Alright, so he's gonna add another one of these. And while he starts to do that, I'm gonna start making some splits. So, like here looks good. Ooh, so, once again, this is kind of actually too straight. I mean, even though it went off at different angles, some, you know. In reality, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight because when you thicken it up, you can kind of make it look curvy with the thickness. So, but you still want to make it look, get a pretty good representation. These branches are a little close. So once again, it's, you know, a lot of deleting, replacing. Alright.
Those are looking pretty good.
Yeah, so now we can
Once you
go.
got your basic like first level done, you want to kind of go at these with levels. Then you kind of move up your main trunk a little bit.
I'm thinking we split this main trunk at this next level.
Split it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Should split it
This
these-
way
yeah,
and that way.
these two ways. Because
Yeah,
we
bring-
had the first level going out in the opposite directions. We'll just add some variation there.
Oh, wait, before we start,
Yep.
what he's talking about is these two branches went off like this, and then now we're gonna go like in this direction because you want all the sides to be covered with branches. You don't want to just have all your branches like all on this side because then it just looks like retarded.
Way to keep it politically correct there.
Yeah, the tree's a bit slow. That doesn't work. Like you can't just say a tree is slow.
Well,
'Cause
they're
it's not
all
moving.
slow.
Is it slow or is it just not moving?
I mean, compared to bamboo.
Well, technically, if you're talking about the orbit of the Earth, they are moving very fast.
Shut up.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't need none of your science. Get that crap out of here.
Do you even science? Like, honestly.
I've tried to science, but it just doesn't work.
Dude, in science we make ice cream. Colligative properties right there.
That is crap. My science class doesn't do anything. Nothing. We do nothing.
Oh man, that's great. So anyway, ooh,
Ooh.
I botched my.
Ooh.
Yeah, I need to fix my split. I was thinking like half branch, half like main trunk, and didn't make it steep enough. So with this, like, you can't really just like be like, yeah, build this, but like this is what you do every time. Like, you kind of just give tips, and like it really does take practice.
Yeah. You kind of know, you need to know, like,
Like what a
what's
tree looks like.
yeah,
Definitely look up
what,
a picture of trees. Like if you have them in your backyard, look at them. Like get a feel for them. Like it may sound stupid, but it actually will help you.
yeah.
Wait 5 seconds so I can know where to cut it.
I'm waiting.
All right. I'll say like sorry about that, and then we'll continue from there. All right. Sorry about that. Just had to cut the video for a second. But when we're talking about, oh yeah. If you look at a real tree, like it actually will help you. Like just like know how like trees like curve. Like they don't like make straight lines. They're curvy. Like but not like circle curvy. You know.
Yeah, they make circles. Of course.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't say it in the beginning. We're on the Crafter Society. I will put the IP in the description.
So you can come out here and check out all of our cool stuff and possibly make your own.
Yeah, because fantasy is like the most fun. Cause
And we're pretty lonely on here, being the only fantasy villagers.
yeah,
We need your help.
we need your help. Help us. Help us.
Floop is madman. Help us, save us.
Help us. Help us. So I'm gonna start the branches a little higher on this one. Once again, just variation, like we were talking about before.
Yep.
It's GRE.
Boom, bum, bam, 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 bam. So like some people will say like, oh, just stop there for a branch, but like it's definitely too short. Like just don't undermine. Like for a second there, I'm like, oh, I'm done the branch, but I definitely want to make it bigger than I think because I can always just shorten it down.
Yeah. And it helps when you're making these to just fly back a bit, get a good look at like how it's shaping up. See if there's any like areas or sides that seem kind of like barren where they could use a branch. Like I personally think that this side over here is a little bit bare. Could add like a medium-sized branch just a little bit above.
And like when I flew back, I realized, you know, I usually make the straight branches and just recurve them when I actually make it thicker. But this is a giant branch, so I kind of have to already get the curve going, like before I start.
Is it
So
coat or is it a slat? That's the question. Is it a slat?
and you know, if you're doing different styles, you can make the branches slightly different types of trees. But this is pretty just basic universal tree, and you can like alter it to like how your style.
Don't even
pleases you.
ask about pine trees. Gosh.
You know, actually, I finally got an oak, like not the crazy fantasy ones, but the realistic ones, Riley. We'll save that for another video.
I'm staying away from those things. They're my kryptonite.
Kryptonite. I got the technique down. All right.
I swear, I hear the word pine, I pull out pine leaves, and I think I just malfunction. It's gross.
Pus starts spewing everywhere. It's kind of nasty.
Let's not talk about that. I'm repressing that memory.
Let's see, it's slightly more curved. You know, you gotta love curved branches. Gotta love them. Trees are nice. Trees are nice. It's a pretty long video, actually. You
Yeah.
guys will enjoy watching the entire thing. After we get done this, after we get done the skeleton, we'll make another segment.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
worry,
a good idea.
we won't make you watch like 5 hours. And that's when the buffering problems come. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you have Mexican internet like I do, that'll be a bit of a problem.
I'm not being racist. I'm just saying. I've actually been to Mexico twice, and my internet was crap.
The internet, not too shabby. Actually, very shabby. Shabby to the max.
It was shabbed out.
Like if there was a shab level, like a shab meter, something to measure shabosity, you could possibly break it by going to Mexico.
Wow.
Just to give a little bit of a visual.
Visual of how the internet was. And we're comparing this to the 19's internet right there.
Okay. Let's see.
So there's about to be a restart in a minute, so we'll just like, cut this video for like a minute when it gets reset. So it looks like Riley's making this tree taller.
This is the top height where I'm cutting it off here.
Yeah,
So that's about where it'll stop.
I think we might. I think we might make these bottom branches like 5 to 6 blocks longer.
Yeah, that's a good
Each.
idea.
4 to 5. So, alright, sorry about that, guys. Sorry, restart. So, we're back. In black. Because I'm wearing a black suit. No, I'm not. That's a lie.
And we are making the bottom branches a little bit bigger.
Yeah, we discussed that before the cut. No surprise here.
Yeah. Kind of a rule of thumb here. You can deviate from it if you want, but I like it when the branches get like go biggest from the bottom up to smaller, and like it kind of like
You cannot deviate from that.
you will be arrested on site.
I think that's a pretty good rule of thumb. When I've seen trees, usually just makes sense to have the biggest on the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, this is the most physically just
Drone.
sound game
I mean,
that's out there. I mean,
if you think
just
about how a
follow-
tree grows, the bottom's been growing longer from the top. That does not apply to human anatomy.
Which reminds me, what was it? It was like from some book. It was like where like people in that world, they are born and they're like hovering off the air, like however tall they're gonna be, and they grow by like growing downwards until their feet eventually hit the ground.
Is that like a glorious moment?
It's like they can be either glorious or like, oh man, now I have to walk places instead of floating, and be like, oh, I'm never gonna be any taller. I just thought that was interesting. Don't
Mhm.
remember the name of the book though. If you know it though, I would like to know that.
Alright, I can dig it. Alright, so I'm going to make a branch off to this one up here. It's like, once again, I can't really explain why I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to make a branch here. It's just like, I thought it looked good.
Trust your gut, man.
I'd just be like, oh, Jesus, this is kind of barren right here. Let's roll with it.
It's like being on the force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll
Except
with it.
for the fact
Roll
that I
with it,
have no
baby.
idea
Roll
what it's
with
like
it.
being on the force.
Okay.
Or having the force.
I would dig having the
Metaphor
force.
count. It's way too low.
Alright, so let me throw in some speed 10 and back away from this tree a bit. Analyze its size. I might bring this side out a bit more. But the side you're on right now, Riley, it looks pretty. When I backed away, it looks like long enough, but this side looked a little short.
Yeah, it does a little bit, yeah.
So I'm gonna.
You know, how about we take this branch you're working on here and we move it down lower towards the beginning of the branch.
All right, all right. Oh, and then we can get some more splits. All right, I got you. Oh god, why am I deleting it up here?
It just seemed like a lot of branch to be supported by like another branch.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, another thing to remember. Like, keep it somewhat realistic. I know that's kind of like hypocritical to say, but
Yeah, because like we build like these crazy, unrealistic things, but still, I don't know. Roll with it. That's my new term. Just roll with it.
yeah,
Especially with trees.
just roll with it.
Don't
Dude.
argue. Just listen. God, this is one derpy split right here.
A lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error.
T&E, T&E.
Trial and error. Mostly error. Some trial.
Actually, a lot of Actually, well, I mean,
There's a
this-
lot of trial, and the trial is
mostly followed by error.
it's closely followed by error.
Closely. Mm,
Looking good, looking good.
yeah.
Oh boy. Mmm. Datrito.
Oh yeah.
Take some good looks at the shape. Sizing.
You kind of imagine. You can see my cursor. It's kind of with the leaves on. It's kind of going to be like that.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm so-
you kind of want it to look like an egg.
Somewhat eggish.
All right.
Just
I mean, that's. Oh yeah. Just touch up the skeleton a bit. Yeah, I like that right there. Oh yeah. And you gotta think about how the leaves are gonna go on. The leaves are gonna go on the branches. They're not just gonna be like. There's not just gonna be like leaves like right here, like right where I'm standing, because there's no branch here. So like if like a place like looks like, say there's like this branch which is completely missing, this one right here, there would be no leaves here, so it would look like you're missing a big chunk of the tree. So it would be like,
Yeah.
oh, let's add a branch here.
and we can't put in every single branch that would be in trees because there are just way too many splits to put in, and
And Minecraft blocks don't go that small.
yeah, we just can't do that.
Yeah.
So we just have to like generalize where we should put the leaf pockets, and kind of like think in your head just how you can work all this out, and that's kind of why it goes in levels.
Yeah.
So you can it just helps out later on in the process, and you'll see that.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it. It works. So we don't argue, and we just roll with it.
There it is. T-shirt's coming out soon. Oh
Dude.
dang! Look at this! Look at the shadow coming down on there.
I must not have anything. Do you have shaders on?
No.
Hmm.
I was just looking down at the grass.
I am not seeing a shadow.
Oh. Oh, I'm on fancy. Are you on fancy?
I'm usually on fancy. Graphics fancy.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm on fast. Smooth lighting?
100%? Oh, on. Oh, I wonder. Oh, because I had it off for that that adventure map that we played.
Oh yeah.
That
Why
we
did
tried
it
to make
tell
a we tried to make a video of it. All right.
Yeah, bad things happen when we try and make adventure map videos. We're trying. We are really trying.
We
but
tried multiple times. Something always goes wrong. Always. We have a list if you would like it. We can make a separate 25-minute video of it if you would like. So anyway, I think the skeleton is done. Do you think, Riley?
Yeah.
Alright. So in the next video, we will show you how to thicken up the trunk, branches, everything. So you gotta
Smooth them
stay
all
tuned
out.
for that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. See you later, guys. That was weird. Bye.